I'm deadlocked by this smooth psychiatric voice of reason, which tells me there is an objective reality in which my body and mind are one. But I'm not here. I never have been. Dr. This writes it down, and Dr. That attempts a sympathetic murmur. Watching me. Judging me. Smelling the crippling failure oozing from my skin. My desperation clawing and all-consuming panic drenching me as I gape in horror at the world. And wonder why everyone is smiling. And looking at me with secret knowledge of my aching shame. Shame, shame, shame. Drown in your fucking shame! Inscrutable doctors, sensible doctors, way out doctors. Doctors you'd think were fucking patients if you weren't shown proof otherwise. Ask the same questions. Put words in my mouth. Offer chemical cures for congenital anguish and cover each other's asses until I want to scream for you. The only doctor who ever touched me voluntarily. Who looked me in the eye. Who laughed at my gallows humor spoken in the voice of the newly dug grave, who took the piss when I shaved my head, who lied and said it was nice to see me. Who lied. Said it was nice to see me. I trusted you. I loved you. And it's not losing you that hurts me, but your bare-faced fucking falsehoods that masquerade as medical notes. Your truth. Your lies. Not mine.
So there's this boy. There always is. My friend Sarah's cousin, Nazim. Anyway, his mother was one of those hectic Muslim aunties, you know? Possessive, controlling, thought the world shone out of her son's bum. Auntie Karima. Oh. There I was, madly in love with this boy. And Sarah assures me he was different. So we dating, going out, endless coffees, dacha, parties. Then I start to realize he is avoiding taking me home. He is avoiding introducing me to his mother. So I start to think, okay, is it the way I dress? What's wrong with the way I dress? Am I too loud? Am I too loud? It's my piercings. Nazim, what is it? Just tell me what it is. Nazim, if you don't tell me, I'm going to... You ashamed of me? Why then? Then he says in a rush of words that he prays he'll only forget. Okay, fuck it, Aisha, okay. I can't take you home because your hair's so goddamn cruised that my mother will think that you're a Muslim and never that you're Muslim. Nazima, you saying that you take me home if my hair was straight? So, I went out and bought a wig. Yes, a long blonde wig. Kaku, designed for a Rapunzel. And a hattie with the stunt Auntie Karima. With my blonde wig that defied description. And Nazim sitting there chewing his lip to a blood clot. I ceremoniously broke up with him. Started to rain. Offered me a latoom. No, thank you. Ik in my hare gaan huis toe.
What are you doing?
I got them in my head.
Danami, you have reached your destination. I tried to stop it. I wanted to be a doctor, but this is the path that your forefathers paid for you. Go well, my daughter. At this tender age, you have become a woman, a wife for somebody. Respect him. Respect your husband and his family. Respect even a fool of that family. Even a cat of that family. Lobola has been paid. Feziwe mtanami. It all has been done. I was afraid too when I was about to get married. My mother said to me, my daughter, you must be strong. Sometimes our husband goes to work in the mines for years. You must not lose hope. You must be strong. And indeed, it happened. He went to the mines for 2 years. I waited. And that time, I didn't know Johannesburg. I waited and he came back. The second time, he left me for a year. I waited and he came back. The third time, he left me pregnant with you. He said to me, son, I'm living for 3 years for the last time. Money to buy a tractor, to plow millions, vegetables and cotton. I won't have to go back to the mines again. After 3 years, when other men came back, I got a news that a rock fall on him underground. Ground shaft number 4. Come, my child. Let me show you where your father is. He is right here. Down this mine shaft number 4. He died here. They never found his body. Come, let us talk to him. Niece, here's your daughter. Take her to her future. Make her strong. Guide her way like a star. Guide her way like a shining star to the Madlogovu family. I know, Baba, you can hear me down this mine shaft number 4.
Number 4.
Mine shaft number 4.
Where's Fezzy? I'm never gonna call her Fezzy now.
More in here.
Nobody would believe me. They all say that I needed help. That I was going crazy. So, what if I was a bit depressed after Adam was born? It doesn't mean I would hurt him. He kept crying and crying I couldn't get him to stop, Jack. I couldn't get him to stop. His screams echoed throughout the whole house. And before I knew it, I was in the nursery, shaking him and shaking him. He slipped. I dropped him, Jack. Can you imagine dropping your own son? I saw his whole life play out as he fell. It was a life he was losing. And I was powerless to stop it. But do you want to know the scariest thing, Jack? As he fell, I felt a great weight ease off my shoulders. I felt relieved. And then he hit the floor, and I snapped out of it. Adam had broken a wrist, but seemed okay. But for my family, that was it. That was the final straw. But I didn't need to go to that mental hospital. I just needed to get away, to start afresh. I understand. Don't you?
Wow.
Change. She wants to physically wants to change. Indian is about people. People. I know. That's why they dance. Physically.
The raven itself is hoarse. There cloaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits that tend our mortal thoughts, unsex me here. Throw me from the crown to the top of dearest cruelty. Make thick my blood and stop up the access and passage to remorse. That no compunctious visitings of nature shall shake my health. Come to my woman's breast and take my mouth for gall, you mirthing ministers. That wherever